Mr. Harris, a quiet middle school teacher, often stayed late after class to grade papers. One autumn evening, the school was empty, the halls silent, the lights dimmed. He sat alone in his classroom when he suddenly heard a faint phone ringing down the hall. It came from room 204, the classroom next to his. Curious, he thought one of the students had forgotten their phone. The ringing continued, echoing eerily through the empty hallway. When he entered the dark room, the ringing stopped. The desks were all in perfect order, and the faint smell of chalk hung in the air. On the teacher's desk sat an old rotary phone, something he'd never seen before in the school. It began to ring again. Slowly, Mr. Harris picked it up. "Hello?" There was silence. Then, a child's whisper. "Mr. Harris, why did you leave us here?" Startled, he dropped the phone, his heart pounding. The line was dead when he picked it up again. There were no students left in the building, at least not living ones. He hurried back to his own classroom, trying to convince himself it was a prank. But when he turned on his computer, a file was open that he hadn't touched. Class list, 1987. Every name was familiar, students who had died decades ago in a fire that destroyed the old school building on this same ground. And among the names was his own. Then the intercom crackled to life. "Mr. Harris," a young girl's voice said softly, "we're all waiting for you in room 204. The lights in the hallway began to flicker, one by one, leading him toward that classroom. Against his better judgment, Mr. Harris walked back toward room 204. The door was open, the classroom faintly glowing with candlelight. Inside, rows of children sat quietly at their desks, their faces pale, their eyes hollow. At the front of the class stood a smaller version of himself, the young teacher he used to be, holding a roll call sheet. "Welcome back, Mr. Harris," his younger self said. "We've been waiting for you to finish the lesson." The children all turned their heads toward him in perfect unison. "Sit down, Mr. Harris," they whispered together. "It's your turn to learn." The next morning, the janitor found room 204 locked from the inside. When they forced it open, the classroom was empty, except for an old rotary phone on the desk, still ringing. Dear subscribers, leave your thoughts about this story in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to us. Good luck!